this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your April 2018 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Libra Sun, Libra Moon, and Libra Rising signs. So Libra, for this reading, I am using the Thelema Tarot deck along with the Oracle of the Unicorns cards and then also the Romance Angel Oracle cards. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Two of Swords, and this is what I'm using as the overall energy for you guys for the month of April. So Two of Swords, let's see. Because you have a couple of twos here in the spread, Libra, a relationship, a partnership could be significant here in the month of April, or a decision could be very significant. The Two of Swords for me, it can sometimes be a card of non-action. So it could be that some of you are at a crossroads or you need to make a decision, but maybe you're not sure, you know, which direction to move in. Sometimes the Two of Swords can be someone who's not making a decision. It can be someone who's procrastinating, putting something off because they're just not sure or they're not ready. So, you know, for some of you, it could be that. It's a not open sort of energy for me, someone who's not open. So, you know, take caution with that. Some of you might need to be more open here in the month of April. And then for other Librans, you know, maybe a decision is significant. Maybe you're hearing a decision. Maybe you're receiving a decision if you were waiting on one. Also, again, partnerships could be significant for some of you here in April. Right at the center, we do have the Queen of Pentacles crossed by the Ten of Swords. Very interesting. So, right at the start of the month, or even at the end of March when I'm filming this, there could be something going on, maybe financially, maybe within your career, and then for a few of you, I feel like it could even be with an earth sign person. So, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. There could be something going on with an earth energy here right at the start of the month. And with the Ten of Swords, you know, yes, the Ten of Swords can speak about betrayal, absolutely. And so, you know, maybe some of you have a decision to make about a relationship with an earth sign person. But also, I mean, this could be business. You know, maybe there's been some sort of betrayal in a business partnership, something like that. But with the 10 here, the worst is now behind you. This is a cycle that's completing. So if this is a situation, something you dealt with another person, this is the end of it. So just be aware of that. And at your foundation, we have the Seven of Cups, which the Seven of Cups can speak about many options. So some of you maybe were looking at some options in front of you, looking at, you know, options that you have on the table. But it was a very dreamy, this can be a dreamy, not grounded sort of energy, a confusing energy. So maybe some of you, you know, were coming up not in your element here, definitely. Maybe a little bit more emotional, trying to figure things out. For me, with the Seven of Cups, it can be someone who has, you know, lots of options in front of them, and they need to definitely ground themselves, and they need to narrow it down. They have some important decisions to make, and they need to be realistic when looking at these options. So some of you, maybe previously that's what you were doing. You were definitely looking at the options that you have in front of you, trying to maybe make a decision here. And then what's interesting is in the more recent past, we have the Tower, which the Tower for me can go in either direction. It can be positive, it can be negative. It can also be the universe stepping in, you know, things happening outside of your control. It can be something happening very suddenly. With the Tower, it can also be a building that's significant, a home that's significant. So maybe this is something, for some of you, it could be a property matter, definitely. Maybe you've had some difficulties with selling a property. It could be something like that. But the Tower can also be, again, something happening. It might have been a surprise for some of you. There could have been something that you learned. With the Ten of Swords and the Tower, it could have been some sort of loss, or you finding out about some sort of betrayal or deception. For a few of you, it is possible. Now, I'm not predicting that for the month of April, you know, with the Tower in the recent past. If that's the case, it would have already happened, and that can definitely explain why we have the Two of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, because maybe some of you now need to make an important decision. And if you've been procrastinating, you know, I would say it's definitely the time here in April. The Tower could have been an awakening, some sort of enlightenment, some sort of realization, something that you found out. Definitely, we know that you have options, choices on the table. Crowning you, we have the Two of Cups, so another 2 here. So definitely could be in regards to another person, a relationship. Maybe you found something out about another person. You know, maybe you and a partner went through some sort of difficult time, but that could be coming to an end. You and your child, you know, if you're not partnered, it's another person. And with the Two of Cups, it doesn't just have to be a romantic partner. It could be a family member, it could be a child, it could be a business partner. It's another person that's significant, and this is crowning you, so this is what you're thinking about. Some of you maybe have been trying to move to a new home, maybe you and a child, or you and a significant other, something like that. Coming up around the second week in the near future, I have the Eight of Pentacles, which is a worker energy. You working very hard, could be within your career, could be some sort of recognition coming to you, definitely on the work front. Can also represent a new job, a raise, a promotion. And then for those of you that don't work for a living, you know, maybe you're working on something. For those of you that this is a home, maybe you're fixing a home up. You could be definitely fixing a home up, working on something. The Eight of Pentacles is a worker energy, someone who's very, very focused upon something. They're putting a lot of energy, a lot of effort into this. And then in the position of your power, I have the King of Wands. So, you know, good energy. Still not coming up completely in your element, but good energy. King of Wands, someone who's very passionate, fiery, creative. And you know, around the third week is when you're going to be experiencing this energy. So very fiery, passionate, ambitious energy. He's definitely an optimistic person. He's a go-getter. He's a manifester. If he wants something, he will find a way to make it happen. And so some of you, that's what you're working on with this Eight of Pentacles and this King of Wands. You're definitely, you know, maybe getting creative when it comes to something. Very, very focused upon manifesting maybe something here at this time. In the position of how those around you are viewing you, this is quite interesting. We have the Five of Swords, which, you know, fives obviously can represent a little bit of a challenging energy. But with this card in this position, knowing that you're focused on this, you know, I feel like you're very passionate about something at this time, maybe getting, you know, creative when it comes to this. With this Five of Swords here, I feel that this is maybe a little bit more of an aggressive approach for some of you with this fiery energy here. You know, the Five of Swords, he will do whatever he has to do to be successful. So I think that some of you, this is a little bit more of like an aggressive approach because you have this fiery energy here. And again, this person will do whatever they have to do to win, whatever they have to do to create, to manifest, whatever this is for you. And, you know, if something did end or there was betrayal or you felt defeated in some way with this combination as well, this could be you, you know, definitely putting up a good fight. Definitely, you know, this card can speak about revenge and things like that. So just be aware of that. If someone did hurt you and there was, you know, some sort of loss or difficulty that you went through previously, you know, to be honest, I don't feel like you're emotional about it. You know, I feel like there was some emotional energy previously that you dealt with. But as far as like being heartbroken or anything like that, no, I'm not getting that at all for April. So this is definitely more of like a fierce kind of energy, like, you know, you're not going to mess with me and get away with it. It could be something like that for some of you. That's what I'm getting. And then for others, a little bit more of like an aggressive approach, you know, like I'm working for this, I'm going to make it happen. Whatever obstacles come in my way, you know, I'm going to conquer them, I'm going to defeat them, and that's it. I will be successful. And then in your hopes and wishes, or excuse me, hopes and fears, that's interesting that I just said wishes, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So clearly a wish for some of you. We have this Ace of Pentacles. So this could be what you've been working on, working towards this blessing, one that you're going to value very much with the Ace of Pentacles. Could be a new job, could be a raise, could be a promotion, could be a new home for some of you. But this is your goal, and I feel like this is what you're moving towards. And you have great energy to make that happen here, Libra, especially the second half of the month. And then energy that you're leaving the month with and going into May, we have the Star, which is definitely maybe some of you dealing with divine time, absolutely divinely orchestrated events. Very spiritual energy for me, very powerful healing energy. So, you know, whatever you went through previously, now's the time where you're maybe feeling really inspired, very, very optimistic, hopeful with the Star. There could be a lot of healing taking place at this time, but you know, it's a great energy to actually end the month with, Libra, especially those of you that maybe went through, you know, some sort of loss or some sort of betrayal. You're definitely over it. You're healing, you're over it. This can definitely be you very optimistic about the future as well. But let's take a look. Let's clarify here. We will take a look at this Ten of Swords here, clarifying the Ten of Swords for Libra. Taking a look at the Ten of Swords for Libra. And then I just want to very quickly look at the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, clarifying the Five of Swords for Libra for the month of April. Five of Swords for Libra. Okay, wow. All right, Libra. So, looking at the Ten of Swords, we have the Hanged Man, the Chariot, and the High Priestess. So, Ten of Swords, difficult cycle, completing. Hanged Man energy, independent energy. Maybe some of you need to spend some time alone, contemplate that decision with that Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck, or see things from a different perspective. With the Chariot, you're in the driver's seat. You are definitely maybe looking at two different paths that you can move down, but you are empowered. You are empowered, and you will make the right decision, and you will be successful moving down this new path. The Chariot is the ultimate victory card. When it comes to this, I feel like many of you have this decision that you have to make. You're going to have to listen to your intuition. You're going to have to spend some time alone here with the Hanged Man and the High Priestess. Try to see things from a different perspective. Take a step back from the situation. Really go within. Listen to your intuition with this one. And the High Priestess is also another two. And then looking at the Five of Swords, we have the Two of Rods, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords, so another two. And also Earth energy, Queen of Pentacles again. So for those of you that you are making a decision, needing to ground yourself, needing to make a practical, logical decision here, think about the future. Definitely what's best for you. And some of you, I feel like this Ace of Swords, you're making a cut. Some of you are making a cut. Some of you could be seeing something clearly, speaking your truth, hearing the truth. But this is also another card of victory. I just want to point that out. Victory after overcoming some obstacles here. You have a lot of possibilities in front of you. You know, whatever it is that you want, you can make it happen here. Some of you just might need to make this decision or take some sort of action, or even, you know, let go of something here. Make some sort of cut. And when you make that cut and you make that space within your life, new blessings can come in. But let's pull you an additional guidance card, Libra, for the month of April. What else does Libra need to know for the month of April? Additional guidance for Libra. Libra. All right. And then I'm also, wow, I'm also pulling you an additional Romance Angel Oracle card. But if you are interested, wow. If you are interested over on Vimeo, I do have the April Love Tarot Forecast posted over there. The link is below. All right, so the additional guidance card, Libra, is actually partnership. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. And I think that some of you, this is just confirming. We have these twos, we have this partnership, this relationship that's significant. And I think that, you know, this is confirming that it's about your relationships. It's about a, you know, particular partnership here in April. Some of you might need to maybe get together with someone new. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. So maybe some of you, you know, you could be meeting a trustworthy partner here in the month of April. Teamwork, you know, might be significant for some of you. Needing to work with someone to get better results. And then focusing on your love life, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So I think that when it comes to this situation, no matter what's going on, when it comes to this partnership, this relationship, I think that they're asking you to stay positive. Stay positive. Don't worry about this. Have faith. Everything is going to work out. You know, and if you're single and you want to meet someone, definitely needing to stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And yeah, I just feel like some of you, you've gone through something here on the relationship front. And I think that they're definitely asking you to stay positive. And if you are making a cut and you are, you know, working towards making this great change, really needing to stay positive with that as well. Okay, Libra, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to me here on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. I wish you guys a great month. Take care.